Hello, 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 hello. Pardon?
Do it down there or what?
No, here, please. Hello, 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 hello. Thank you. How is when you next, Aaron, when you next come in, can you bring me some more wipes, please? Thank you. I'm slightly late, I do apologise. What's the time? Yeah. Whoopsies. How are we all? Already? Hello, 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 hello. Have we had a good week? My kids broke up for summer holidays today. So my new 6-week routine has started as of, well, I suppose Monday. But that's fun, fun, fun for all parents involved. Hello, hello, hello. Are we all okay? Okay, so today is a normal live. We are fully booked now. We don't have any games for today. The next game is going to be Christmas based, and that'll be starting. We normally have like a week off, so a week of nothing on the website. As in no games on the website, but then we normally have it on afterwards. Excuse me. So some items went back in stock today on the website. I was going through. So back in stock items. It was more a couple of bracelets, charms, and a pendant. But the halo bracelet, the Merida bracelet, the Millie bracelet, and the spotted diamond bracelet. So they're all in the back in stock section now as well. Turn that light down a little bit. Doesn't need to be that bright. Okay. Dragon delivery. Oh, honestly, my dream. I think it's because yesterday I went to do the postal run and my postal ladies were outside the post office. Basically, apparently the systems have been down for 2 hours plus and they didn't think they were coming back up today. And apparently they were down across the country. So I think that was playing on my mind. Like what happens if it's not up today? And what happens if the blah, blah, blah. So I think, yeah, that's where my dream came from. The postal run was done today, so it's not a problem. I didn't ask actually if it went back up yesterday or not. But it was on today. Excuse me. So yeah, I think that's where my dream stemmed from. Was I was just, yeah, had that on the brain. And I have also just finished Onyx Storm, which is about a dragon training school or academy. So yeah, I think that's why. Right, so oysters and egg pops available for today. We still have Pels and Pearline, which sounds beautiful. Let's jump straight in. I can't think. Was there something else? I am trying to get new stock on the website as soon as I can. So please bear with me. First today is Deborah Davey. Deborah, are you here? just going to scroll. I feel like this light is too bright. I need to turn it down. Well, is I'm going to keep, maybe it's because of the angle possibly. Try that, maybe because it's poking, not shooting straight in my eyes then. I do have a Chinese panda jewellery coming. I don't think it's here yet. So yeah, there is a Chinese panda item going to be with us soon, Melissa. I imagine in the next week or so. So that's, if it's not here already. I don't think it's here. I haven't seen it. Yeah, so there is that on its way. Deborah, hello. So Deborah, you have got 4 openings. Oh, I did go through and book in loyalty cards earlier, and I did realise that I haven't updated the order list with the loyalty cards, but I do have the loyalty cards in front of me. So I'll sort of, if I've got the amount wrong, do let me know. But I do have loyalty cards added onto my screen that's not shown on the order list screen, if that makes sense. So Deborah, let's go back up again. Can you have 2 of each? Donate the shells, of course you can, and keep the oysters at the top today, 1 and 2, because I can have the desk room 1 and 2. So we're going to start with Pearline, then we'll do your egg pops, then your oysters. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Okay, so Deborah, good luck. Okay, so you've got a pink, I believe he is a raspberry pink to start with. And then coming back for your egg pops. Egg pop number 1. And we've got 2 pearls in this one. So you've got a pastel gold and a darker purple. So he's almost like a purple chocolate, but I can definitely see the purple in him. I'm hoping you can. So I'm going to pop it in the purple line, but it is a dark purpley chocolate. Egg pop number 2. And you've got 4 pearls in this one. And in here you've got a lemon yellow, a autumn peach. It's very close to that gold, but if you can see pastel gold and peach, they are different shades there. You've got a lavender, so I'm going to pop lavender there, and then you've got a Cinderella blue. Okay, then coming back for your oysters, so oyster number 1. Light pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. And you are twinning. Twinning with creamy. Now I think they do have a slight hint of pink to them. So creamy pink twins here. So they are definitely more cream with the teeniest, tiniest hint of pink, if you can see that. Just a touch of pink. And then coming for your last oyster. Light pop there. And you have triples. So 3 pearls in this one. Okay, so in here you've got a autumn peach, a silver lilac, and a silver Cinderella. Deborah, what do you think to all of these? So you've got the creamy pink twins, you've got the normal Cinderella, the silver Cinderella, the dark chocolate purple, lavender, silver lilac, raspberry, pastel gold, lemon yellow, and 2 autumn peach. If you're happy, Deborah, I'll need to know which one you'd like on which item. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. The twins on the earrings. I'm not sure, either purple or silver Cinderella for the pendants. So creamy pink twins. Let me just double check the pendant, because I think this is the pendant where it comes on the fitting. So it does mean that you're going to be able to, so I'm just putting them both there for you in case that helps. Yeah, so it comes on a small lobster fitting, so you would be able to change and swap the pearls around if you had any other pearls and small lobster fittings as well. Can I size them? Of course I can. Just attach, oh no, I don't have any staples. Oh. So I'm just popping your creamy pinks onto the form. So staples, there we go. And then size these two. So I'm going to bring you back over here. So silver Cinderella is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And the silvery purpley chocolate is not a 5. Oh, sorry. He is a slightly funky shape, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. So there is quite a size difference if that has an impact on your decision. And the larger Cinderella as well. Okay, so the larger Cinderella is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. So you'd like to have this purpley chocolate on the pendant, hoops on the nose, and the silver and then loose. So this one for the pendant, these two on hoop fittings, the yellow into perline, and then these ones in the middle as your loose pearls. Is that correct? So pendant, hoop fittings, perline, loose pearls. Just confirm if that's right or not. And the autumn peaches for perline as well. So these 3 into perline, and then the 4 middle ones are going to be your loose pearls. That's very, very kind of you, Deborah. So I'm just popping these pearls on here as they're the ones that you'd like to have on your jewellery and fittings. And then these ones in here. And then these ones into perline. Okay. Well, again, Deborah, that is very, very kind of you, my lovely, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Your invoice will get sent across for you over the weekend, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. Okay, so thank you for the donation with your shells as well, and that's safe up there for you. Perfect. And then up next today is Annette Birkinshaw. Annette, are you here? Annette, hello, hello, hello. Annette, you've got 8 openings altogether. Which 8 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I need to know how many of each you would like to have. Can you have egg pops? You can. So, oh, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how I didn't drop any then. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? Let's go down. And good luck, Annette. Okay, so we've got an autumn peach as your gifted pal. So let's pop that straight in the middle there. Egg pop number 1. 2 pals in this one. So you've got a brighter sunshine yellow and a Cadbury purple. He is a darker Cadbury purple, but Cadbury purple. You're hoping for pinks today. Okay, fingers crossed for you, my lovely. Your next egg pop has got 2 pals in. We've got a dove grey and a lighter Cinderella blue. Next egg pop. 2 pals in this one. And you've got another Cinderella blue. And then a purple frost. We then have 3 pals in this one. You've got now this one's slightly two-tonal, so lighter and then brighter there, so lighter, brighter. So a two-tonal Cinderella blue. I don't know if you can see it there. It is a slight funky shape as well, so a slight squished pebble shape. You've also got a grass green and then another purple frost. Next egg pop. 4 pals in this one and 3 for 3, so another purple frost. We do have the darker Cadbury purple there, but 3 purple frosts. You've got a greeny blue peacock. I'd say that this one's more bluey, but a greeny blue peacock, so I'll pop that there. It's a pickle with a pickle green, and then you've got a bridal white. Your next egg pop. Three pals in this one. We've got a Cinderella blue, slightly darker than the previous ones, an amber, and then a lighter, I'd say that this one is a darker, I was going to say lighter purple frost, but it's not. It's a darker lavender. So sort of deeper, darker lavender shade there. 2 more egg pops to go. So your next one, and we've got 2 pals in this one. So it's a pickle, another pickle green, and a yolk yellow, so golden yolk yellow. So sunshine yellow, golden yolk yellow. And then your last egg pop, and you've got 2 pals in this one. So it's a blurple, so mix between blue and purple. See, it looks very blue there, but he's definitely got the purple tone to him. So some lights is more blue, some lights is more purple. And then you've got another amber. So if I go through all of the colours for you, Annette, I know you said you was hoping for pinks, didn't you? So if you would like to swap any, then I can do that for you. And then I'll just need to know which colours you would like where. So you've got grass green and 2 pickle greens, 4 Cinderella blues. The third one in is two-tonal, the fourth one is slightly darker than the rest. You've got a darker Cadbury purple, 3 purple frosts, darker lavender and a blurple, an autumn peach and 2 ambers, a sunshine yellow and a golden yolk yellow, dove grey, bridal white and a peacock greeny blue. What do you think, Annette, and what would you like to do? Can we swap in 4 pinks, 4 lighter pinks? Yep. Which 4 would you like to swap out? Do you need them to be matching? Let me just look at the items. I seem to have lots of, not lots, but I do seem to have quite a few pinks which are slightly funky shapes here. I think because I mixed all of my funky shapes in with my normal pearls when I did those egg pops, and then they've sort of slowly migrated back into my pots. So I feel like I might have to sort out my pots again soon. 2 matching. Okay, these 2 are matching, however, they are both slightly oval, if you can see that. So you can see that one's slightly oval like so, and then that one is oval like so. So if you prefer, hang on, let me put it so it's flat so you can see the ovalness. So if you prefer not to have funky shapes, do let me know. But yeah, those 2 are the same shade and size, and then you'd like to have another 2 same shade. So that one is slightly smaller, and then the same shade again. You don't mind funky. Oh, this one is a slightly swished oval, if that makes sense. So it is slightly oval, but it looks like it's been slightly swished as well. Are they the right shade for you there? That lighter pink. I know that looks really bright, doesn't it? There you go. That's the kind of shade. It's like a blush pink there. It's gone really dark now. Let it just sort of adjust back to natural lighting. Do I have a brighter colour? So like a candy floss pink, but leave that pear. Yeah, I've got candy floss pinks. So 2 candy floss pinks or 4. So I've got these ones which are brighter, or you can go up another stage and go for this kind of shade. Or you can go up another stage and have this, and then you go up another and have this, and then you go up another and have this, and then you have magenta at the end there. The candy floss is perfect. Okay, so let me get, oh, I've just dropped a pearl. Let me get another two. So before, is there any other pink shades that you like the look of, or is it just the 2 more candy floss? Just so I don't want to move these and then you think, actually I like those ones, because if once I put them away, I may not be able to find the exact pearl again. So another 2 candy floss. Yep, so I'm just going to take the others away. Which 6 am I swapping out next? I don't like to... so I'll start writing this down that you'd like those colours on there. That's absolutely fine. But yeah, which 6 am I swapping out? So Candy Floss on the double beats. Where are we? So Candy Floss. The Forever Love, and the Forever Beat. Is that the Life pendant? Let me double check. I think it's the Life one, but I don't want... So the double beat earrings, the Forever Love, and then is it the Life one? So 6 from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possibly. If you want to keep any of those and swap them around, do let me know. So, oh, I think these 2. Yeah, so these 2 for the earrings. Those 6 are fine, perfect, and it is the Life pendant. Brilliant. Candy Floss. Okay, so let me pick that one up as well. I'll remove the other 6 in a moment once I've finished adding all these onto the correct places on the order form. So then you've got 2 other items, I think, to choose for. I'll have to go back through and double check just because it's on a different form. So 1... Yes, 2 more items to choose for, my lovely. Let's just pick all of these up. Two of your best cinders. Okay, I'm just going to bring them down here because then I can see them. So these 2 are the I think this one's just slightly lighter. I think it is going to be these two, even though this one's slightly lighter, because this one's two-tonal and that one's definitely darker and smaller. So, yeah, I would say that these first two are going to be a good match. Or, oh no, I just buried it. Or your best match. Apparently I'm being quite heavy-handed today. I keep knocking them into the sand when I don't want to be. Can I match one of them? Of course I can. Let me open up this. Okay, Cinderella, Cinderella, la, 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 la. Am I swapping out the other Cinderella sort of to match it? So let me put these here and I can see which one I can match. That one? Nope. That one? Yeah, so that's your one. That's the one I'm using to match it. Oh, it looks slightly smaller on the camera. Hang on, like, that's what I'm adding in. Let me just flatten this completely just because, and then I can see if it's the same. So that one, I think it is slightly smaller actually. Yeah, let me get a different one. So your other one's here, I haven't taken that one. Oh, I think that's slightly darker. Nearly there. There we go. So again, just putting it flat. Perfect. So taking away this one. So those two on the together earrings. Okay. Three similar corals. Yeah, there is a waiting list for orchids at the moment. I've got quite a few people on there as well at the moment. Swap one Cinderella and the two orangey ones, and one of those is on the Joy pendant. So we've got coral. Okay, I think that's all of the jewellery chosen for Annette. I'm just going to double check. Yeah. So then the remaining pearls in the sand here are going to be your loose pearls. So if you're happy with these, then they are yours. Or if there's any other swaps or changes you'd like to make, please let me know. Swap two green. Do you mind which two green you're swapping? So you've got a grass green and two pickles for two paler apples. So do you mean like the... if I just get you both options. Do you mean pale apple like so? Or do you mean the pastel apples, which are like the really light, almost yellowy apples? Apparently I'm quite clumsy today. Or like so. So just two. 1 and 2. the top ones. Perfect. I'm going to put them over with the corals here. It's on a little bit of a slope there, but there we go. Okie dokie. Can you gift Annette Parker, where's my post-its here? So Annette Parker a purple. Do you know which purple you'd like to gift? So Annette Parker from Annette Birkinshaw. And you'd like Lisa Mullin to choose one as well. Okay. So Lisa Mullin, are you here to choose a pearl? If not, Annette, you may have to pick one for her. And do you have a preference on which one for Annette Parker? Or would you like me to just grab one of which you would like? You'd like Terry Hask to choose a pearl as well. Light purple on a lobster fitting Lisa. Okay. Blurple for Annette. Brilliant. And then I just need a Terry. Oh, is it Terry Hawk? Ah, was it a typo? Okay, so it's Terry Hawk and not a Terry Hask, or I don't know how to pronounce it, Hask. I hope that's correct. And if so, Terry, you'd like to have the green on a jump ring. No, do not be sorry at all. It's just I don't want to get it wrong, which is why I have to double check. So you'd like Jean Ferguson and Emma Alexandra to choose. Alexandra. So from this side over here, Jean and Emma. These ones are taken for Annette. Which what pal are you thinking of? Tracy, you'll be booked in for Sunday's live. The deepest amber, yep, so that's this one. I'll just move one to the sides. Oh, however, of course, if you prefer to swap a different one, do let me know. So Emma, deepest amber for you. And Jean, you'd like a purple frost on a pin cap. Okay. Okay, so you'd like to, I'm just going to, is that one okay to swap? I'm going to still leave it there for now. So you'd like to gift Andrea Dooley one, and then if she's not here, you'd like her to have the second purple there. Okay. And then that leaves you with 2 pals from the middle section. That one's fine. Brilliant. Okay, so I haven't seen Andrea, so let's grab this one for now for her. And you've got the darker Cadbury purple and the Cinderella blue left. Pinky purple, matching peacocks. So the peacocks are more silvery purple. I hope that's okay. They're not really pink, if that's okay. So they are going to be funky, so all my purple peacocks that are left are sort of funky, but I'll get the 2 closest in size and sort of shape that I can for you, if that's okay. Funky. Oh, those 2 are quite, oh actually no, that one's slightly darker overall. Those 2 I think. So 1 and 2, and then swap these 2 out. Okay, so if you're happy with those, then they are your loose petals. If you're not happy, then of course do let me know and I can swap or change them around or anything. Kit, bless you. Thank you for the stars, Kit. That's very kind of you. Invoice for pin caps on all of the ones left. And the one you gifted to Andrea. Yeah, let me find that one again. So pin cap. Okay, so which is 2, 4, 6, 8 pearls, and you'd like to be invoiced for pin cap 1, gifted Pearl to Andrea DB. Perfect. Shelley, Terry and Mary, thank you all for the stars there. It's very kind of you ladies. And Annette, bless your heart, thank you for the stars there as well. Okay, wow. I hope you're happy with everything there, Annette. The invoice will get sent across for you over the weekend. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. And I do hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Perfect. Okay. And up next today is Rhonda Cooper. Rhonda, are you here? Oh, bless you, Annette. And I agree, the coral and the apples are an amazing combination. If you add in a bright Cadbury purple or even the purple frosts with them, it's stunning, stunning combination. I've got a piece of hair that's tickling my cheek. Where's my thing gone? I know if I brush it out the way, it's just going to come straight back again. See if that works. So, Rhonda Cooper, are you here? It's meant to be, so we've had weather of like 27 degrees here where I am. Tomorrow, storms, thunderstorms. I think there's a light weather warning out. And I'm so very looking forward to my garden having some water. So very, very looking forward to it. Rhonda, hello, hello, hello. You're watching with your grandkids. Well, hello, grandkids. I hope you're all well. Rhonda, you've got one opening altogether. Would you like to have an oyster or an egg pop? Oyster, donate the shells. Okay, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So if we, oh, where's the opening for that? There we go. So we're going to start with your gifted pearl and then we'll move on to your oyster afterwards. Good luck, Rhonda. Bloop. So your gifted pearl is a lemon yellow. Oh, that does look a bit bright there. Let me just move it down a touch. There we go. So lemon yellow. And then coming back for your oyster. Slight double pop there. Ooh, 1 and 2. You are twinning. Oh. Twinning with silver lilac twins. So they're sort of a lilac-y shade and they've got this gorgeous sort of silver overtone to them here, Rhonda. So twinning silver lilacs and a lemon yellow. If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which one you'd like on your jewellery. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Can you get a darker purple to put on the bracelet? Yep. Do you know what size that you'd like that made to? So in inches or centimetres, I do make them to length. So yeah, do you know what size you would like? If you don't know now, that's absolutely fine, but I'll need you to email me that information across. So if you're happy with this purple, is that dark enough? If so, which one would you like to swap out for him? Hello. Can you see that? But can you just call please? Thank you, Bab. Take out the yellow. Perfect. So you'd like to have that purple on the jewellery. And then your two remaining pearls, so your twins, they're going to be your loose pearls. Are you happy with those, Rhonda, or are there any other swaps or changes that you'd like to make? You'd like to be invoiced for simple drop earrings for them. Of course, so silver lilac is the simple drop earrings. That's perfect, Rhonda. Let me bring you back up. Your invoice, that will get sent across for you over the weekend. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. And thank you for the donation with your shells as well. Let's safe it there. And I do hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. What bracelets am I making to size? I didn't see the size that you've said. Did I miss that? So yeah, it's for a little girl that's 10. So would you be able to email me with your length that you'd like it made to in inches or centimetres? And when you email me, pop the order number So it's a 5-digit number that you'll find on like your confirmation order email. Pop that in the email as well. Just let me know. So I know obviously you've said it's for a certain aged person, but obviously wrists are still going to be completely different sizes. So it does come with a 4cm extension little chain on it, like a silver extension chain. So it does come with that. So you can have that sort of leeway. But yeah, I'll need to know the base size. Yeah, so yeah, when you're ready, just include the order number and then include the size in inches or centimetres or any other metric. I'll work it out, I'll convert it. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, whenever you're ready, let me know. Brilliant. Up next then today is Louise Prothero. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Louise Prothero, are you here? Louise, hello, hello, hello. And you'd like to have one of each. Perfect. So 1 egg pop. Oh, I normally grab the oysters first. How weird. 1 egg pop, 1 oyster. That was weird to me, not to you. So 1 egg pop and 1 oyster. With the shells, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And it says here that you're hoping for reds. So are you still hoping for reds, my lovely? So starting with your gifted pearl, then your egg pop, and then your oyster afterwards. So in here, look, you have got a seafoam green as your gifted pearl. Donate the shells, bless your heart, it's very kind of you. And then coming back for your egg pop. Three pearls in this one. So you've got a blood orange. Now some people do see this as a red tone on the camera. However, it is a really, really bright orange shade. So obviously it's gorgeous, but obviously I'm just letting you know because it is, I mean, it's very close to the cranberry red though, but no, that one is more of a blood orange. You've got a chocolatey bronze and an autumn peach. And then coming across for your oyster. Oh, and there's no more in that one. So you've got a brighter pink. So if we come across, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Dogs just saw my daughter in the garden. So that. So there's your brighter pink. Pink even, sorry. So from the top you've got, let's come across, sorry, there we go, so brighter pink. So I've just asked her to not be in the garden for now because she'll set the dogs off. So you've got brighter pink, chocolate bronze, then a seafoam, blood orange and an autumn peach. What do you think to all of these? So Louise, as you said, you are hoping for reds. So if you would like to swap any pearls for reds or of course other colours, I can do that for you. Or if you're happy with these, that's perfect as well. And then I'll need to know which two you would like on your fittings. Swap the pink for a burgundy red. Yeah. So let me pop this one. So swapping the pink for, how about one like this one? Autumn peach for a pixie dust. Okay, so the pixie dusts I've got available are the lighter pixie dusts. They're still gorgeous, but they're sort of not the darker shades. So if I show you, so it does, you can just, you can still see that it's a pixie dust. It's just slightly lighter. Chocolate for a periwinkle. Oh, I don't think I'm seeing all your comments come through, Louise. So chocolate for a periwinkle. And then we've got the sea foam and the blood orange left from the original pals. They're perfect. Can you have the periwinkle and the pixie on the jewellery? You can. So periwinkle and pixie. And then the remaining pearls you're happy with as your loose pearls. Is that all correct? So those three there. Yes, perfect, Louise. Let me pick these up for you as well. Kovu, Rafiki, go lay down. Bed. There we go. Louise, I'm so sorry that the dogs are being vocal during your opening, but I do hope that you're happy with everything there. Thank you for the donation with your shells as well. And then I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. Rafiki, go lay down. So what is my daughter's job? I can't speak today. It's my daughter's job to get the washing in off the line. So she was doing that. So the dogs sort of saw her and Yours is too. Oh, I'm sorry if mine set yours off. Dogs are funny, aren't they? Go lay down. Good boy. She's gone in now. I didn't realise that's what she was doing at first. I love that they're in here with me as well, because they have the option of not being in here 100%, but when it gets to the evening, yeah, they like to be in here. Oh, where are we going? Right, up next on today is Kelly New. Kelly, are you here? Oh, Louise, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. Very, very kind of you. And Kelly, you're here as well. Hello, hello, hello. Kelly, you've got 5 openings altogether. Which 5 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like. Oh, I feel like I've messed with my glasses now. They're not gonna... Yeah, no. That might be okay. It's very fitting, Raf, especially because Rafiki is my son's best friend, which it's such a lovely relationship that they've got with each other. If Quinn's around, Rafiki's with him. As soon as Quinn goes to bed, Rafiki comes to me. But if Quinn's there, he's with Quinn, and that is it. And it's so lovely to see. Kelly, 3 pops, 2 oysters. If there's a blister, you'd like to keep it. Otherwise, you'd like to donate. Not a problem. So 1 and 2. And then 1, 2, and 3. So gifted pearl, egg pops, and then oysters. If there's a blister, keep the shell. If there's not a blister, to donate the shell. Okay, so colour-wise, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So I'm just moving the sand around. Okay, so gifted pearl first. And you've got a Cinderella blue as your gifted... Oh, no, it didn't move. That as your gifted pearl. Okay, so egg pop number 1. You're hoping for reds. Okay. Egg pop number 1, you've got 4 pearls. You've got a purple frost. Oh, I just knocked the sand dish. Oh, that's still okay. It's a pickle with a pickle green. You've got an autumn peach. And you've got a brighter, slightly two-tonal actually. So yeah, let's use this. He's a slightly two-tonal pink. So lighter and then brighter. I don't know if you can see that there. So lighter, brighter, two-tonal pink. Okay, coming back for your next egg pop. 2 pearls in this one, and we've got a seafoam green, which is a slight oval shape there, and you've got a dove grey. And then your next or last of the egg pops, and you've got 3 pals in this one. So you've got another pink, another sea foam green, and then you've got a dark, oh no, it's a purple peacock. So purple peacock. So I'll pop the purple peacock in its own little line there. Okay, and then, oh, just drop that on the floor, that's okay. Moving across to your oysters. So oyster number 1, Kelly. Slight double pop there. There's no pearl blister on that side there. Annette, I feel like you've wheeled pinks into the openings tonight. They're slowly cropping up more and more. Not a bad thing, but you've got a brighter pink in this one, Kelly. Just going to move that piece of shell out the way there, just to give me more room. So this one's definitely more of a moving in towards the hot pink shades. Definitely brighter compared to your other pinks so far. And then your second oyster. Light pop there. So there's no pearl blister on that one again. And I can feel one there. I can also feel something, I think, yeah, there we go. You are twinning. And there's no more in that one. So twinning with creamy rose gold pearls. So they are a sort of rose gold base, but they're very light, very creamy in colour. So from the top, Kelly, creamy rose gold twins. Then you've got the two-tonal pink, the brighter candy pink, and then the brighter almost hot pink. Excuse me. We've got the pickle green and 2 seafoam greens, a Cinderella blue, and then a purple frost, autumn peach, dove grey, and a purple peacock. If you're happy with these, I'll need to know which ones you'd like on your jewellery. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Swap the first 2 pinks for cranberries. Yeah, so pink number 1 and pink number 2. For cranberries. Okay. swap the purple and the autumn peach for burgundies. The lighter green on the charm. So this one. Perfect. So then the remaining pearls here are going to be your loose pearls. Are you happy with all of these, or are there any other swaps or changes, Kelly, that you'd like to make? Very happy? Perfect, and you're very welcome. And let me just pick all of these up for you. So these are all your loose pearls, my lovely. And back up to me. So Kelly, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's up there for you. And then up next today is Terry Hawk. Terry, are you here? And Terry, I've just seen you comment to somebody else, but that does show me that you are here, my lovely. So hello, hello, hello. Terry, I've got 10 openings for you all together. Which 10 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like. What do you think? You're here, you are indeed, my lovely. Yeah, that's with the, so I've got one loyalty card added on. So I've got 9 openings and 1 loyalty card, is that correct? excuse me, 6 pops, 4 oysters. I like to do the oysters first, I don't know why. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the shells. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just also going to move these. They're all sort of piling up, so I think I'm pushing them as I go in there. And then you'd like to keep your shell, so that might, I might get some more out once we've started. So, gifted pearl, then egg pops, then oysters. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? And then regarding your egg pops and oyster pearls, would you like me to keep them separate, or are you happy if I mix them together? So with your Perline gifted pearl, you have got a blush pink. So straight in the middle there with a blush pink. Egg pop number 1, Terry. 2 pearls in this one. Donate the shells, not a problem, and nothing to be sorry for. So you've got a lighter autumn peach to start. So I'm just going to move that down a bit. There we go. And then a bright hot pink. You're happy if I mix the colours together? Brilliant. Your next egg pop. 3 pearls in this one. So you've got a blood orange, a lavender, and a Cinderella blue. Oh, going off on a kind of straighten that up in case that was wonky. Okay, coming back for your next egg pop. 2 pearls in this one, and you've got a purple, so mix between blue and purple. Some lights is more blue, some lights is more purple. And then you've got another autumn peach, which is slightly darker than the first autumn peach there. Your next egg pop, and you've got 4 pearls in this one. A lighter apple green, a purple frost, a yolk yellow, and another blood orange. Next egg pop. 3 pearls in this one. And you've got a seafoam green. So seafoam green and the apple greens are similar. You've got a, so this one's similar, I mean, because this is a lighter sort of pastel-y apple green. You've got another Cinderella blue, and then another slightly lighter yolk yellow. And then the last of your egg pops, and you've got 2 pearls with this one. So in here we've got another seafoam green and a bright hot pink. Okay, so then coming across for your oysters, so you'd like to donate the shells instead, that's fine. No. So oyster number 1. Lights pop there. You are twinning. This sort of light, creamier twin colour has come out a couple of times today. Actually, I suppose one was a creamy pink, one was a creamy rose gold. This one is a creamy rose gold, so similar, but I mean it's such a gorgeous shade though. Your next oyster. Slight double pop. Oh, you are twinning with denim blue twins. Oh, gorgeous denim blues. Your next oyster. Slight pop there. And there's no more in that one. I think it's a dove grey. However, he's a lighter, like almost like a silvery white. He's that light. So I will say he's more dove, like base dove grey, but he's very close to being that lighter silvery colour. And then your last oyster. You are twinning. Twinning for your third time. And I would say that these ones are very light creamy pixie dust. Now I know in the camera they look very, very similar, but you've got the creamy rose golds at the top. The pixie dusts are different, even though they're still really quite light creamy shades. You can see the more golden silvery tones to it, whereas the top ones you can see the rose gold. So it is a slight difference to them. It's not a much of a difference by all means, but there is that slight difference there. So you've got creamy rose golds, denim blues and creamy pixie dusts. You've then got a apple green, 2 seafoam greens, 2 cinderellas, a lavender, a blurple and a purple frost, blush pink and 2 hot pinks, autumn peach blood orange, 2 yolk yellows and a dove grey. Terry, what do you think to all of these? If you're happy, my lovely, I'm going to need to know which one you would like where. And as you know, if you're not happy, we can swap the colours of your choice. Can you get 3 grass green? Are the sea foams the same size? Yes. I don't have silver purple, no, not in my swaps. I can pop you on a waiting list if you would like me to. 3 greeny blue peacocks and take out the bottom 3. The sea foam over here and the largest pink. I think they're the same. So would you like pink number 1 or number 2? Number 1 or number 2? I don't have any purple rain, no. One GB peacock on the step pendant. Okay. Oh, number 1. Yeah. Oh, the pink number 1. There we go. The pink, one of the greens, and the lavender. So these 3 on the charms, and you'd like me to pick where? Okay, just confirm if it is those 3. And no, I think that's all of the jewellery chosen for. I'm just going back through. So you do have a cage pendant, but with the cage I don't need to know the colour for that, because obviously you're going to be able to swap and change them around at home. So yeah, I don't need to know the colours for that one, my lovely. So then that's all of the jewellery chosen for. So remaining pearls are your loose pearls if you're happy with all of these, or if not, if there's any other changes I can do that as well. Shirley, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. I do appreciate that. Oh, okay. So for them to choose from this half of pearls, not this half. Okay, so you'd like to gift to Sarah Jones, Cara Birkinshaw, Cassie Goats Nurse, Jean Ferguson, and Gaynor Stocker Cheng. You'd like to be invoiced for simple studs with the denim blue. Cassie is one of the purples. Okay. Bright big peach from your mum's opening. I'm guessing this one. That's the biggest peach I've got in the swap pot, if that's right. So swap one. So I think this one on a jump ring, Cara. If that's not the right one, do let me know. I can have another look, but yeah, that's the biggest peach that I've got in there. Cassie on a pin cap. The rest that are left, Terry, you'd like on jump rings. Okay. Jean, you'd like to trade one for a purple peacock. So purple peacock on a pin cap. Gaynor the periwinkle on a hoop fitting. Periwinkle. Yes, Cara, that one's good. Okay, I haven't seen Sarah Jones. So if Sarah's not here, you may have to choose for her, Terry. But everyone else is chosen now, apart from Sarah Jones. Save until your next opening, Cara. Yep, so I'll put save for next opening instead, so I won't invoice you for the jump ring. However, on your next opening, you'll have to remember for me to bring it forward, because otherwise it will stay in the gifted pot, if that makes sense. Yeah, Lorraine, I can. Give Sarah a grass green, so one of these. Okay. So then the remaining pearls here, let me go back, I can't remember what fitting you said to have them on. So the remaining pearls here, are you happy with these ones on the fittings, or are there any other swaps or changes? Jump rings. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. Not from your side. Sorry, I did think that when I did it, but because you said the colour, I automatically thought, oh, it must be that one there. So I've put your one back, and then I've swapped in a grass green for Sarah there. Okay, so remaining pals. A blue into Perline. Bless you. That's very, very kind of you. The pearls on the left on jump rings, so keep loose the Cinderella and the Blackle. So these two are the loose ones. And then picking all of these up. Brilliant. Terry, your invoice for your extras, that will get sent across for you over the weekend. It will go to the email address that's on the order form. Thank you for the donation with your shells, and thank you for the donation with Perline as well. I'm sure whoever receives that will be very, very happy. And I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Okay. Up next today is Leanne Shipman. Leanne, are you here? So the camera's decided to spin a Rooney on me. Mr. Camera, Terry, you're very welcome. Give me a spin. I want you to stay there. Don't spin, you won't win. Lee, hello, hello, hello. Lee, my lovely, you have got 6 openings altogether. Which 6 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you would like. Three of each. Donate the shells and you're very welcome. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? 1, 2 and 3. So I do need to just sort the sand out for a second because it's very, very bumpy. I do prefer to have it flat. Okay, so the gifted pals first. Then your egg pops, and then your oysters. Good luck. Bloop. It's a pickle. You have got a pickle green as your gifted pal. Egg pop number 1. Hoping for that tango. Okay, so we've got 4 pals from your first egg pop. You've got a yolk yellow, purple frost, a bridal white, and a original peacock. Now it is a darker peacock, but he's definitely got greens and purples to him. So a peacock there. Your next egg pop. 4 pals in this one. A grass green, Cinderella blue, a peacock greeny blue, so peacock GB, and then a silver peacock. All of the peacocks there, love that. Then your last of the egg pops. 3 pals in this one as well. So in here you've got a chocolatey bronze. We'll pop that down there. You've got a light rose gold. So it is a slightly funky shape, but he is a lighter rose gold. and a purple frost. Okay, so they are your egg pop pals. And then, coming across for your oysters. Oyster number 1. Lights pop there. And there's no more in that one. And you've got a pixie dust, I believe. It is a pixie dust. Your next oyster. Oh, deep pop there. You are twinning. Lee, these are gorgeous Cinderella blue twins. They're like a deeper Cinderella as well. They are absolutely beautiful. I think they are the same. Let me put them level. Yeah, they're the same size. I think this one's a touch darker, but it's not a lot at all. It's like literally the tiniest, minutest shade. Oh, they are loving them. Then your last oyster. Lights pop. And I can see straight away here 1 and 2. So you are twinning for a second time. And pixie dust twins. Okay. Look at those. So you've got Cinderella blue twins and of course pixie dust twins that just came out. And then on your single pals, you've got the lighter Cinderella blue, 2 purple frost, a pickle green, a grass green, and then a yolk yellow, a bridal white, then an OG peacock, a GB peacock, and a purple peacock. So OG is the original peacock, GB peacock is the greeny blue peacock, and then the purple peacock on the end. You've then got the chocolate bronze, the rose gold, and then a pixie dust. Blue twins on the earrings, of course. Cinderella, Cinderella, la 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 la, Cinderella. Such a gorgeous blue. Donna, bless you. Thank you for the stars, Donna. Very kind of you. So blues on the earrings, and then we need one other colour for the other item. Invoice for simple drops for the Pixie Twins, and do the purple frost match for simple studs. I think this one's slightly larger and it's slightly darker. I mean, they're close, but yeah, this one's slightly larger and slightly darker as well. I mean, it looks brighter there, but I'd say overall it's a slightly darker shade. So that's up to you. I think they're very close, but like I said, it is up to you. So you would like to be invoiced for simple drop earrings with the pixie dust. Okay, you'd like to have the funky rose gold on the bracelet. Thank you, Bab. That's fine for studs. Okay, so you'd like to be invoiced for simple studs with the purple frost. Okay. And then that's your jewellery chosen for. You'd like to donate to the top blue into Pearline. Bless you. And then the rest as your loose pearls. Perfect. Well, I'm sure whoever receives that blue is going to be very, very grateful. So thank you for gifting there. And then you're happy with all of these as your loose pearls, Leanne. Okie dokie. Your invoice for the additional extras will get sent across for you over the weekend, and it will go to the email address on the order form. Thank you for the donation with your shells as well, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. You're very, very welcome. And then up next today is Shelley Stanton. Shelley, are you here? Shelley, hello, 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 hello. Shelley, you've got 7 openings altogether. Which 7 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I need to know how many of each you would like. So I'm just sorting the sand out. There we go. Lee, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. Two pops, 5 oysters. 1, 2. Donate the shells. Keep them separate. 3, 4. And you're looking for greens. 5. 2 pops. Okie dokie. So, oh no, this one's just, is that opened? This one's literally got no pearls in. Sorry. Diddy. Let me just make sure none. No, literally. Okay, so this one's okay. There we go. So again, gifted pearls, egg pops, oysters. Donate the shells. Keep the pearls separate from each other. And hoping for greens. Shelley, good luck. Look. And you have got a forest green to start with. Almost looks like a chocolatey foresty green. Like it looks like one of those muddy greens. I think I have called it before more foresty green, but yeah, it does have that kind of chocolatey greeny tone. Your next egg pop. You've got 2 pearls in this one. We've got a purple frost and an autumn peach. And then your second of the egg pops. 2 pals in this one. It's a pickle. You've got a pickle green, quite a light pickle green there. And then another purple frost. Okay, so then moving on to your oysters. Slight triple pop there. Oh, I just broke the shell slightly. And there's no more in that one. So your first one is I'm torn between the indigo. Hang on, let me pop it down. Yeah, it is more indigo than denim blue. I was toying between the denim blue and the indigo, but it is definitely more indigo. So he's got that more purpley tone to him. So I'm going to leave the little gap there because you'd like to keep the pearls separate. Your next oyster. Light pop. And no way, Shelley, you have got another indigo. Is it the same? I think it's the same shade. Size-wise, I think it's slightly larger. Let me just put it, hang on. I'm just going to flatten this, so I just want to see if they're... Size-wise, yeah, the first one is just a tiny, I mean, visually they look the same, but the first one is slightly smaller. But 2 indigos there. Your next one. Double pop there. You are twinning. Just going to pick that bit up, it's just a piece of the shell there. So twinning with raspberry twins. Alright, so I'll put the twins over here. So twinning raspberries. And then your next oyster. Light double pop. And you are twinning for a second time, and this time it is with autumn peach twins. And then your last oyster. Light pop there. And there's no more in that one. I think that's another autumn peach. It's a slightly yellowy peach, but it is another peach. But he does have a slight yellowy hint to him there. Shelley, so you did say you was hoping for greens. We got a couple of greens from the egg pops. But what do you think to these? From the oyster side, you're twinning raspberry, twinning autumn peach, and then a yellowy peach, and then 2 indigos. And then from the egg pop side, you've got that darker foresty green, the pickle, 2 purple frosts, and an autumn peach. What do you think, my lovely, and what would you like to do? Swap the 3 peaches for a seafoam, a pea green, and a grass green. Hang on. A pea green, a seafoam, and a grass green. So the 3 peaches from which side? So is that both the twins and the single from the oyster side, or is that the one from the egg pop side and the oyster side? Okay, perfect. So seafoam, pea, grass for 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's the wrong way around. Love those. So if they're going on the jewellery, I just need to know what order you'd like them in. If they're not going on the jewellery, that's fine, but yeah, if those are. In that order on the pendant, perfect. So at the top we're going to have seafoam, in the middle we're going to have pea, And at the bottom, we're going to have grass. 1, 2, 3. Swap the purple rain number 2 and the other peach for 2 Scarborough greens for the earrings. Yeah. This one. Okay, and then that's the jewellery chosen for. So, oh, sorry, remaining pearls then, Shelley. These are going to be your loose pearls. So are you happy with these, or are there any other swaps or changes you'd like to make? Oh, hang on, I'm just going to refresh my comments. They just went, they didn't move, and then everything just came through all at once. It's like 15 comments or something like that. Right, so I've just refreshed it, and let me go back up. So you'd like to give an indigo, where's my pen, to Gemma Jones. Okay. Perfect. So I'm just going to write from. I think I haven't missed anything else, Shelley. If I have missed anything, do comment on it because it'll bring it forward. Both indigos. Oh, bless your heart. Yep, both of those to Gemma. Perfect. Oh, Purple Frost to Terry Hawk. Okay. Yep, I've done the Crystal Pearl one for the earrings. I've done that. That's not a problem. Swap both raspberry for a sky blue and an icy blue. Okay. So sky blue and an icy blue. Icy, there it is. You can, Terry, on a jump ring. Those two are going to Ebony, who is Sarah Jones's daughter. Stanton. Okay. And then that leaves you that darker forest green and the pickle green. Yes, Gemma. Thread through earrings on those. And then Shelley, you'd like to be invoiced for pin caps with the forest green and the pickle green. Okay. I'm sorry my comments went a bit funny then. I hope I haven't missed anything. As always, if I do miss something, do shout out, let me know, because I can obviously refresh or go back and try and find it. But Shelley, I hope you're happy with that there. Thank you for the donation with your shells, and invoice will get sent across for you over the weekend, so I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. Bless you. Okay, up next then today is Stephanie Park. Stephanie, are you here? I'm really trying not to lose anyone's comments now. But Stephanie Park, are you here? Andrea, thank you for the stars. Just going to refresh here. Stephanie Park, are you here? If anyone can see Stephanie, please comment on her comment. It will bring it forward so I can see. Oh, Stephanie, yep, I can see you there. I just had to scroll up again, but no, I can see you now. Hello, hello, hello. Stephanie, you've got 10 openings altogether. What 10 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like to have. Which 10 would you like? Yeah, I can see you as well, Stephanie. I'm not sure if you're... well, not your connection, but I'm not sure if the Facebook connection is okay for you. You're able to hear now. Okay, perfect. So Stephanie, you've got 10 openings altogether. Which 10 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? Five of each. Okay, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And are there certain colours that you're hoping for? And in the sand, are you happy for me to mix the pearl colours together, or would you prefer me to keep them separate? So let's go down. So we're going to start with the gifted pearl, and then your egg pops, and then your oyster, Stephanie. So good luck. Bloop. So your gifted pearl, my lovely, is a seafoam green. Seafoam green. Egg pop number 1. And you've got 4 pearls in this one. It's a pickle. You've got a pickle green, a Cadbury purple, a yolk yellow, and a creamy pink. Egg pop number 2. 2 pearls in this one. We've got a blood orange and a Cinderella blue. Your next egg pop 2 pals in that one. And you've got a candy floss pink and a midnight blue. Your next egg pot. 2 pals in this one. We've got a purple frost and a lighter Cinderella blue. And then Stephanie, the last of your egg pots. Oh, 3 pals in that one. Seafoam, oh, there we go. Seafoam green, a Cinderella blue, and a lavender. And then coming across for your oysters. So oyster number 1. And there's no more in that one. So you've got a bridal white, you are twinning. Twinning it with this one. And they are indigo twins. Again, not quite the denim blue because they've definitely got that purpley tone to them. So indigo twins there. Your next oyster. Sharp pop there. And we've got a mystic purple. So a mystic purple. Your next oyster. We have another mystic purple. Slightly brighter than the first. And then your last oyster. triple pop there. You can see a pearl straight away there, but there's your mother of pearl. And we are twinning. Twinning with raspberry pearls. Stephanie, let me go through them all again. If there's any swaps, I can do that for you, and if not, I'll need to know which colours you would like where. If you'd like me to name the item of jewellery and then you pick the colour and do it that way, that's fine. Or if, of course, if you know sort of all the items already, then that's perfect. So you've got twinning wise, you've got indigo twins and then raspberry twins. From the oysters, you've got the bridal white and then the two mystic purples. And then you've got a Cinderella blue, a midnight blue, and then two Cinderella blues. Cadbury purple, purple frost, lavender. Seafoam green, pickle green, seafoam green. Yolk yellow, creamy pink, candy floss pink, and a blood orange. You'd like me to name the jewellery? Okie dokie. So your first item would be the carapace charm. So with that charm, you can choose to have the pearl on or off. If on, which one would you like? You'd like to be invoiced for simple studs with both set of twins, so indigos and the raspberries. Yep, I can measure the white. Oh. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He is an 8.5. Mystic on the left for the octopus. We don't have an octopus. So do you want me to read out all of the jewellery? Sorry, I was going to do it one by one. So you've got the Carapace Charm, Crush Charm, French Bulldog Charm, Jellyfish Charm, the Zodiac Animal Rooster Pendant, then the Blue Starfish Charm, and the Conch Shell Charm. You have a lavender, so a lavender here. So would you like me to name an item and then you let me know what colour you'd like on the item and do it that way? Or are you happy to sort of let me know when you know? So I don't have any of the lilacs or silver lilacs. I mean, to be honest, they're all sort of silvery lilacs. So I don't have any silver lilacs available right now, so there would be a wait for a silver lilac. So if you would like to go on the waiting list, I can do that for you. If you prefer not to wait, is there a different colour you'd like to have? So you'd like to wait for the lilac, is that right? Orange on the rooster. So swap for silver lilac. Okay, I didn't realise. So I don't have any silver lilacs to swap. Are you happy to go on a waiting list, or would you prefer to choose a different colour? Blood orange on the rooster pendant is fine. I am happy to type if need be. So, would you like me to type the jewellery you need pick for here? Would that be easier? As I'm not sure what you can hear. Or if you would like to take a screenshot and email me your choices across, that's fine too. However, I am happy to complete on the live for you. The light is lavender on the bulldog is fine. Jellyfish charm. Okay, now so they are the remaining items to choose for. Colours there are white and ×2 mystic purples from the oysters. Then from the egg pops, there is Cinderella blue, midnight blue, times 2 Cinderella blue, so my spelling comes out really bad, Cadbury purple, and then a purple frost, a sea foam green, grass green, and then sea foam green, yolk yellow, blush pink. Oh no, it's creamy pink actually. Creamy pink and candy pink. Oh, excuse my spelling. Pick any green or blues for the sea themed stuff. Okay. Would you like to know which colour goes on which item, or would you like it to be a surprise? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm not seeing Stephanie's comments coming through, guys, so if you do see it, please sort of comment on it because it brings it forward so I can see, because I don't want to miss it. Possibly may have to, if Stephanie's not here, I mean, if her issues are not letting her see, we may have to, I mean, I'm happy to add her to Sunday to pick on the live, and then that way, do you know what I mean, because if she's not seeing it, Can you see her comments, Laura? If so, if you comment on it for me, it will bring it forward. So, Stephanie, you're completely frozen. Give Laura Senecal her pick white. Pick white and blues and pinks on small lobsters. Anything. Okay, tell you what I'm going to do, because I don't... Okay, what if anybody could... I'm about to do a... write something to Stephanie. If somebody can screenshot it and send it across for her in a private message, if you can do so, and I'll also email her as well. But what I'm going to do is I will email you your pals and colours, and if you can then confirm which colours you would like wear, as I don't want to get it wrong. Then after that, if there is any pals left over, they can be gifted on Sunday. That way I don't give away a pearl you may have wanted by mistake. So I will email you over the weekend to confirm which pearls you would like wear, and to see if there are any other swaps or anything you would like to do. Right, if somebody could send that to Stephanie for me, and then what I'll do, I know she's just said to gift pearls, but I really don't want to get it wrong, because I'm not 100% sure, because she hasn't answered the previous questions. And then that way, if there are gifted pearls, I'm very happy to sort of put a slot on Sunday to do so, and then that's absolutely fine. Can hear now. Okay, so I just need to see Stephanie's comments. If not, like I said, we'll move on. And then, but if she's here, like I said, I'm very happy to do it now. But if she's having troubles and can't hear me, okay. So with the jewellery, Stephanie, so you've said to have greens and blues on the jewellery. And what I said was, did you want me to pick, did you want them to be a surprise, or did you want to know now which colours are going where? So I'm still on the jewellery first, and then I'll pin that comment, and then I can come back to that. You'd like me to pick the colours for the sea stuff. Right, let's get a variety. So you said blues and greens there. Okay. Okay, so you can't read, but you can hear me now. Okie dokie. So then if I just go back to this pinned comment. So you want, so that's the jewellery chosen for here, and you've got your studs as well. So I'll invoice you over the weekend for the studs. That's perfect. So then you'd like Laura, is that Laura Senecal, to choose what she wants. But before that, you would like the white, the blue, and 2 pinks on lobster fittings. So you'd like to be invoiced for the white, the Cinderella, the candy, and the creamy pink on lobster fittings. Okay, Laura Senecal. Stephanie has said for you to choose what you would like to have. So I'm just going to write this down. Laura Senecal. A coral. Yeah, is that everything? Stephanie, with the other pearls, so I'm not sure how you want to do it. Did you want to, when you say who wants what, do you, because that's going to be really hard for me to judge because everyone's going to sort of comment at the same time. Did you want to pick people or did you want them to go into Perline? Yes, happy with that one, Laura. Okay. So there's 5 pearls left. Good night, Leslie. Thank you for joining us today. put them into Perline, or if someone wants monetary can pick. I don't, and so you're happy for them to go into Perline. Sorry, I don't understand. Or if someone wants monetary can pick. So just confirm, are you, so this one was the swapped one, so those 5 there, are you happy for those to go into Perline? No, of course, Stephanie, I completely understand spell checks and all of that, completely. Perline for the rest. Okay. Either option, it's extremely kind of you. So let me bring you back up to me. It was just, if we was gonna do gifted pearls like that, it's better if you tell me names, because if I do it, if it's sort of a free-for-all, it's literally, it's not fair in a way, because I don't like to pick, even though it's always first on my screen, I still don't like it because it's always different on other people's screens on who comes first. So I either like you guys to obviously choose or into Perline, either one, but that's why, because otherwise it just gets really, yeah. Because as you know, comments can be frozen and all the silly and come through different times and all that stuff. However, I'm sure whoever receives those are going to be very, very, very happy. And Stephanie, bless your heart, I'm sorry you was having issues. I hope your Facebook is better for you. Bless you for the rest of the day if you're using it. Regarding your order, thank you for the donation with your shells. The invoice for your extras will get sent across for you over the weekend. It will go to the email address on the order form. And yeah, Stephanie, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. That's it there for you. I hope you'll be happy with the decisions made for the jewellery as well. No, well, you don't need to be sorry. It's not your fault in any way if there's connection issues. I'm glad you've managed to complete the opening. I was offering, before you could hear me, I was offering to sort of see if you wanted to move to Sunday, but I'm glad we can complete it now for you, so that's perfect. But yeah, nothing to say sorry for. Okie dokie. Up next today is Laurie Rogers. Laurie, are you here? Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Laurie Rogers, are you here? Oh, was that tagging there, Raf? Oh, perfect. You are, Laurie. I was just looking for you, my lovely. I'm glad Raf managed to tag you there. So, Laurie, hello, hello, hello. You've got 4 openings altogether. Which 4 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I'll need to know how many of each you'd like to have. One pop, the rest oysters, so 3 oysters. 1, 2, 3. 1 pop, donate the shells. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So egg pop, no, that's the wrong screen. Sorry, it's just because I changed the name over there. So gifted pal first, then your egg pop, and then your oysters. Good luck, my lovely. And you've got a pickle green as your gifted pal with your egg pop. You've got 4 pals in this one. So a Cinderella blue, a midnight blue, an amber, and a raspberry. And then coming across for your oysters. Slight double pop there. Oh, 1 and 2. We are twinning. 2 pearls with your fast oyster, and they are creamy white pearls. Oh, Laurie, I don't think I sent you an opening date email, so I do apologise for that. I didn't get to send out emails today, so I will send out opening date emails obviously over the weekend. But so I'm glad you have made it on today, because yeah, I don't think I managed to send you the email to let you know you was on for today. Your next oyster, light double pop there. And you have got a pixie dust. So pixie dust. And then your last oyster. slight double pop. Oh, look at those. And you are twipping with, oh, they are gorgeous. They're dark silver lilacs, but they definitely still have that silver lilac tone to them. Oh, they are gorgeous. Okay, so you've got creamy white twins, silver lilac twins. You've then got a pixie dust, a light Cinderella blue, midnight blue, pickle green, amber, and a raspberry. Laurie, if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which ones you would like where. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice as well, my lovely. So we've got the mother and daughter pendant, so I will need to know which colour on the mother, which colour on the daughter side of the heart. And then you've got the anchor and chain bracelet as well. So the mother and daughter pendant with a colour on each side, and then the anchor and chain bracelet. So I'm just opening it, not opening, I'm just doing half the wipes come out. I was just putting them back in. So which one would you prefer more, the light pink or the raspberry? No, rose gold. So I've definitely got light pinks. With the rose golds, they are more really sort of light rose golds. So the pinks would be more, let me get 2 pinks for you. Okay, so if you're happy with those, I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. And then of course if there's any other swaps or changes you'd like to do, I can do that for you as well. The pinks on the mother-daughter. Okay. And then for the bracelet, so the anchor and chain bracelet, which pearl would you like on there? The raspberry on the anchor. You can. So then the remaining pearls here, are you happy with these as your loose pearls, or are there any other swaps or changes you'd like to make, Laurie? You'd like to be invoiced for simple studs with the silver lilacs. Yeah. Can Raf pick one? Of course. So Raf, if you could let me know Raf's second name, please. Or if Raf comments so I could get the spelling of the second name. Because again, I do need first and last names just so I don't get it wrong. Ghomenin. Green on pin cap. Yeah. And then Laurie, the remaining pearls there, are you happy with those as your loose pearls, or are there any other swaps or changes you'd like to make? Sorry, that was the gifted pearl pot, if you heard that noise. I put the lid on it, so I was just taking the lid off to put the gifted pearl in. So remaining pearls you're happy with as your loose pearls. Is that right? Sorry, I do just want to confirm because I think that your comments are coming through slightly delayed to what I'm saying, which is absolutely fine. But because of that, I just want to make sure I'm understanding. Okay, so Cinderella, you'd like to gift into Pauline. That's very kind of you, Laurie. I'm sure whoever receives that is going to be very, very grateful. Yeah, Raf, I've got it on a pin cap for you. The rest as your loose pearls. Perfect. Laurie, I hope you're happy with that. Let me bring you back up again. Okay, so Laurie, your invoice for the studs will get sent across for you over the weekend. It will go to the email address on the order form. Thank you for the donation with your shells as well, and I do hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that does bring us to the end of the live for today. As always, thank you all for joining us and for watching. I really do appreciate it. Live again on Sunday evening from 7:30 BST. At the moment, there's definitely still space available on Sunday, so if you would like to order, you'll be booked in for Sunday. And yeah, I hope you all have a brilliant weekend, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.